Some X Factor auditions live long in the memory for all the wrong reasons.
Jen sat on floaty haze, or if you want to fill the floor.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 X Factor fails. Before we continue, make sure to like our page and share this video with your friends. For this list, we're looking back at some of the most disastrous auditions in the history of the reality TV talent show, from the overconfident to the downright weird.
I'm gonna say no, never, ever. That's it. It's over.
So
Okay.
P. Diddy, Usher and Rick Astley.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, it's a good mix.
Number 10, Ant and Seb.
Come on, move your body.
The Welsh duo of Ant and Seb described themselves as a heady mix of Usher, P. Diddy and Rick Astley, and they wasted little time in making an impression on the judges, who were moved to tears by their rendition of Peter Andre's Mysterious Girl.
No doubt you look so fine. Whoa, girl, I wanna make you mine.
Yeah, come on.
Unfortunately for the pair, who Simon Cowell went on to christen Ant and Def, those tears were of laughter. Although rejected by the judges, the boys were undeterred, attempting to launch into another classic rendition before security ushered them away. Awkward.
You've got to leave.
Guess it's over. Can't believe that I'm a fool again.
And the end is near,
Number 9, Tatushko.
and so I face the final curtain.
Tatushko came all the way from Japan to meet Simon Cowell, but while she got to shake hands with the man himself, it proved to be an otherwise wasted journey.
I believe, and that's fool.
Auditioning with the Frank Sinatra classic My Way, Tatushka certainly lived up to the song's title with a truly unique interpretation of the swing classic. Adopting a whisper-like singing style, Tatushka definitely had a unique style, but it wasn't enough to see her through. She did get 2 yeses though.
Lulu.
I'm going to say yes.
Danny. Yes. Simon.
What have we done to the world? Look what we've done.
Number 8, Onka Judge.
What about all the peace that you pledged your only son?
X Factor contestants can be a little dramatic from time to time, but few have pulled out all the stops quite like Onka. Keen to showcase his talents as an entertainer, he decided to ramp up the emotion halfway through his tone-deaf version of Michael Jackson's Earth Song by dropping to the floor.
What the hell was that?
A painful performance in every sense of the word, Onka left the audition with sore knees and 4 no's.
Don't judge the judge, please, because there is only one judge. Because my name is Mr. Onkar Judge.
Bring on that beat.
Number 7, Holly Jervis.
Put some sugar on it, sugar, don't be shy.
Some people are absolutely, unequivocally convinced of their singing talent. Holly Jervis was one such person.
I'm a growing girl.
A holiday camp singer who was adamant she could win the X Factor, Holly dreamed of one day holding the entire nation captive with her singing talents.
Simmer down her brain when judges you look like the hell parade.
She certainly managed it too, with her audition arguably amongst the most memorable on offer that year. And thanks to an unusual singing technique, Simon Cowell nicknamed her Cave Mouth.
I mean, it was like looking into a cave. I've never seen anything so huge in my life. And because your mouth is so big, this weird sound comes out of it. It was absolutely terrible.
I believe that the
Number 6, Emma Chorner.
go on.
Emma Chorner's audition was epic from the get-go. Arriving in something akin to a wedding dress, she proceeded to deliver a fabulously flat, childlike version of Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On, stopping midway through when she forgot the lyrics.
And let's forgo. I can't.
Though nerves undoubtedly played a part, a lack of talent was the main reason she failed. Not that her family was deterred, with Emma's mum and dad confronting Simon Cowell over his critique.
If you're coming in here to give me a hard time, you've got to look at yourselves.
Cowell soon set them straight.
You are the reason why this girl is going to be disappointed.
Where I come from, there's a place called.
Number 5, Rachel Lester.
That's the place where all the good children go.
A little attitude can go a long way in the music industry, but overdo it and you might end up like Rachel Lester, who's one of the rudest contestants to ever appear on the show.
Gwen Stefani, I can sing. Prince, I can sing. Sheila E., Kylie, I probably could do Danny as well. I can sing. Better than Madonna.
You're better.
Yeah.
Describing herself as an extremely good vocalist on par with the likes of Prince, she proceeded to belt out Sheena Easton's Sugar Walls.
My sugar walls.
But when she got a negative response, things soon turned sour. Eventually, she had to be escorted out.
Just
What kind of
leave.
people are you?
Rachel, just leave now.
Kiss my away.
Please.
And like get your hands off me as well because...
Number 4, Michael Lewis.
Girl, close your eyes, let the rhythm get into you.
Michael Jackson songs are a favourite for talent show auditions. On this occasion, self-confessed MJ fanatic Michael Lewis decided to pay tribute to the man he considers a god, with a rendition of Rock With You.
I wanna rock with you all night.
But it didn't take long for the boos to ring out during his performance, which Simon Cowell described as hideous.
Can I be honest with you, Michael?
Go ahead, Simon.
Right, that was hideous.
Though he was given the opportunity to perform a second song, Michael eventually threw in the towel, blaming the negativity in the room.
No love in this room whatsoever. Carry on, please.
So you're blaming the audience?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Number 3, Ablisa.
You know where I come from. You know my story.
What made friends Abby and Lisa so unique was how easily they turned on each other, with strange and alarmingly violent results. Things started badly before they'd even begun singing, with Simon Cowell slamming their attitude and the pair telling the audience to shut up.
When you're up here, yeah, and they're there like, boo, yeah, you're not going to be like, yeah, normal, are you?
After butchering Shane Ward's That's My Goal, there was still time for Lisa to insult guest judge Natalie Imbruglia before Abby put the icing on this epic fail by punching her partner. Ouch. Number 2, Robert Unwin.
I'll just do the chorus because I'm a bit nervous.
Tragedy, when the feeling's gone, you can't go on, it's tragedy.
An employee at a chicken factory, Robert Unwin provided one of the first truly laugh-out-loud moments in the series. Boasting a uniquely awful singing voice, most thought his high-pitched rendition of the Bee Gees' Tragedy couldn't be topped.
You can push my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
But he pulled another gem out the bag with a similarly bizarre version of the 90s hit Barbie Girl by Aqua. He may have failed to progress, but his audition remains the stuff of XFactor folklore.
Robert, I can actually honestly say you are the worst singer I've ever heard in my life.
Thank
Wait,
you.
were you trying
It's not
to...
thank you. You
Were
are
you
absolutely useless. All right, Robert. Well, look, it is a unanimous no.
I know, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Well, a lot of people compare me to Eminem, and that's great because Eminem's one of our biggest idols, and I wish I could be like him.
Number 1, Stephen Yates.
Picket signs, picket signs, picket signs.
Stephen Yates may just be the worst rapper of all time.
I got a room full of posters and pictures, man. I like you. That's fat. Anyways,
Hailing from Sheffield and keen to compare himself to Eminem, from the off, Stephen was convinced he was set for the big time, and even rapped his way into the audition. It quickly went downhill from there though, with Simon Cowell unconvinced he had the talent or charisma to make it as a musician.
You're not talented at all at performing. You should find something else that you enjoy doing.
But Stephen wasn't flustered and enlisted the show's host, Kate Thornton, to help him film a diss clip aimed at the judges afterwards.
Simon Cowell, he thinks he's it. He's nothing but a soul. Louis Waltz. You're bound Westlife, they're okay, but you're an asshole. You don't know about music. Sharon Osbourne's daughter, Kelly, she's got more talent than a piece of on my shoe.